Hi guys, it is a cold and rainy and grey Sunday in London. I don't know about you, on a Sunday, I really need a coffee. So I'm gonna go out and take you around some of my best hidden, friendly, local and alternative coffee spots in London, where not only the coffee is absolutely banging, but the vibes are on fleek. Is that even a word anymore? I'm on London's iconic Broadway market. Of course, I had to take you down to one of the East End's most loved creative hubs, full of interesting cafes, bookshops, art galleries, wineries, chocolate boutiques, and a fantastic market on a Saturday. There's no other place I'd rather be on a hungover weekend than walking down here with a flat white and my mates. Right, just ordered my coffee at Climpson, a flat white with oat milk, and it gets served to you at this cute little window out here. Such a nice little vibe inside. Let me tell you what it's all about. Lovely. Right, that coffee is velvety, has some nice latte art in it, really bubbly top, an excellently proportioned flat white. Coffee is superb. It's a kind of 6 out of 10 strength, which is ideal for me on a Sunday. Smooth but still got depth of flavour, and mate, just with that lovely steamed oat milk, you can't go wrong. I absolutely love Climpson. Thank you guys. Guys, we are in the Newbold Quarter, just off London's fashionable Carnaby Street. It's right near Oxford Circus, so it's great for all the central people that work around here. And today, we are at the Department of Coffee and Social Affairs. Right, I'm outside the Department of Coffee. I've just ordered my oat milk flat white. Latte art is kind of nice, kind of heart-shaped swirl. Foam looks nice, it's a decent size. It's just underneath this, the lip of this kind of full, I guess, latte-sized cup. Let's give it a try. Okay. Honest review straight off the tongue, 7 out of 10. Coffee tastes a little bit burnt. It's got that slight kind of bit too bittery aftertaste, not much depth in it, it's a bit flat. The milk is a bit powdery, it's not my favourite kind of oat milk. But the presentation is nice and the vibes in this shop are really cool. But yeah, coffee, I guess 7 out of 10, sorry. Right guys, next up we have Gails on Wardour Street. It's again a little chain, but really well renowned for its baked goods and its coffee. If you can't tell, it's Christmas with that crazy tuk-tuk just passing by in London. Let's go in, I'm gonna try their coffee and let you know how I find it. Another day, another oat milk flat white. So I'm outside Gails and I'm gonna try their oat milk flat white and give you a on-the-spot review. Oh wow. Okay, the thing with their milk's a lot better, a lot creamier, nice amount of foam. It's a little bit weak for me, the coffee, the espresso in there. Could be a little bit stronger, a bit more robust in flavour, but it's mild, it's smooth, it's almost like a cappuccino. Super velvety. Sweet, naturally sweet. Got that nice kind of sweetness with the oat milk there. Pleasant, a very pleasant experience. I'm gonna give Gails a solid 8 out of 10. That's my honest on the spot review. But also come for the amazing cinnamon scones, by the way. They're very Christmassy and they're really good. Right, believe it or not, it's 4 p.m, so it's still daytime, but it's pitch black here in London. But I'm outside one of London's newest and exciting coffee shops. It's actually in Eataly by Liverpool Street Station. There are, I believe, at least 2 floors of all types of Italian gastronomy. So let's go in and see what it's all about. It's looking very, very festive. So come and join me. Hi guys, I've just come out of Eataly and that was one of the best coffees I've had in a long time. I think it's a 10 out of 10 for me. It's Italy coffee, which I love anyway. They've done it really well. It wasn't burnt, it wasn't too soft, it was so perfect. The flavour came through, but it was smooth and still robust. The quality of the milk was fantastic. Really nice ratio of foam to milk. The texture of it was great. It was creamy with everything that you love without it being too heavy. Yeah, I really recommend it. And also just to have a look inside and see all the things they've got, the way it's done up, customer service, everything was spot on. Hi YouTube, so for today's coffee with, I've taken you to a place that's not on any other coffee list weirdly in London, but it is not only one of the biggest buildings in central London, but also one of the oldest, and also probably full of some of the most valuable items in the world. And the architecture is a mixture of old and new. It's in the heart of London. If you don't know where one of my favourite coffee places is, you'll soon find out. This is probably for decor one of my favourite coffees in the whole of London. That's right, today we're going for coffee in the British Museum, and the best thing about it is that it's free to enter. So if you're coming to London, this is on your must-do list. Hey guys, this is why I absolutely love this building. If you look up, this is the great courtyard and it's completely made of curved glass, and then you've got the mixture of the old with some of the original pillars and sand brick that was used in the original design of the building. I've not seen a kind of mixture of classic and modern like this anywhere else in the world really, apart from the Louvre. But I think this is an even grander, if I dare say it, style building in the heart of London. Let's go get a coffee because that's what this whole video is here for. Right, I'm just sat down for coffee at the British Museum. Obviously the surroundings are phenomenal. There's no tables, there's little benches, but it's quite comfy. Let's have a look at the coffee. No latte art, quite a large flat white. Let's see what it tastes like. Quality of coffee wise, I give it a 7 out of 10. It's a little bit too there's a little bit too much milk in this flat white for me. It tastes more like a latte to me. The top is a little bit frothy but could be denser in froth. The flavour is a little bit too mild for me as well. It's very buttery, it's very drinkable. It tastes slightly tea-like, but you're in the British Museum, which is amazing, and you're kind of dead in the centre, so there's lots of other things going around. Coffee, not the best I've had in London, but you pay for it with the surroundings and the company, so you can't really complain too much. It's also served in a pure takeaway cup. They've not got any kind of glassware here. So yeah, slightly, I'm not disappointed. I was kind of expecting the coffee not to be amazing, but I love the British Museum, so yeah. All right, London, I'm excited about this one. We are outside Redemption Roasters, which is constantly voted one of the best coffee roasters and coffee shops in London. I've never actually been inside, I've never actually tried it. So it's my first time. I'm expecting massive things. Yeah, let's go in. This is the one in Covent Garden on Drury Lane. So let's have a little look and see what it's all about. Okay guys, I'm just outside Redemption Roasters. The staff are absolutely lovely. It's quite a chill spot as well inside. Most of it is taken up by the coffee bar and a really good machine. There's a few tables there as well. I've got my flat white here. Standard kind of size flat white, but looks like a lot of foam on top. A really nice bit of latte art on top as well. Again, I'm really excited about this, so let's give it a try. I had high expectations and that's a really good coffee. I'm smiling. Okay, the balance is great. Oh wow, it's quite complex actually. The flavour really comes through. So at first I was a bit like, there's not much of a kick. Then afterwards you got the depth of that espresso. It's definitely a medium roast, but it's quite complex. Really velvety milk. Oh wow, it's very Moorish. Yeah, it's cracking. It's quite chocolatey, not sweet in a good way, but in terms of the velvety kind of texture. Foam is fantastic on that. Yeah, that is a great coffee. Okay, first impressions are, I think it's a 9 out of 10 for me. It's definitely, it's complex, it's definitely layered. Staff are great, vibe is fantastic. Cups are really nice. You can't go wrong with the Redemption coffee. That was my first time there and I'm definitely not disappointed. So thank you guys. I'll see you at the next one. Cheers. No trip to London Soho is complete without visiting this establishment, which has literally been here for decades. It's a notorious spot. It's open 24 hours a day. Everyone, Italians and non-Italians, love coming here because it's hip, it's always banging, the coffee's meant to be great, and the vibe is on point. This is Bar Italia. I'm really excited to go in and try their coffee, but also their food, especially their cannolis and the paninis. A 3 a.m. snack when you're coming out of a bar in Soho is perfect, mamma mia. Okay, we're gonna go and have a look at Bar Italia. I love Bar Italia. They're always playing an Italian, either football or sports match inside, no matter what time of day. The staff always, even if you want to pay with card, ring everything through on an old school cash register. So this is my flat white. Let's give it a try. Oh, interesting. Mellow, comforting, mild. Not the kind of most complex or technically great, best coffee, but it's kind of like going into a nice warm bath or cuddling up with a blanket. It's very, very comforting. It's like a treat. Nice portion size. Milk is velvety. Decent amount of espresso in it, but it's very just drinkable, very reliable. For that reason, I give it a 7 out of 10 because the history, the location, because it's right bang opposite one of my other favourite establishments in London, which is Ronnie Scott's. It is a thumbs up from me. Bar Italia, I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Probably the most festive coffee shop I've seen so far. Yeah. Thank you for watching my review of London's coffee shops. If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up or smash that subscribe button.